you become champion, you become 30% better. So now I can't even watch the fight because whenever God starts preaching to me, everything else go out the window. So now I'm Googling where this come from. Champion become 30% better. I found a YouTube from a historic trainer, Emmanuel Hudson. He said not Emmanuel Hudson, Emmanuel, the trainer who trained Lennox Lewis. Here's what he said. It's going to mess you up. He said, well, the moment you become champion, we believe you become 30% better, not because of your skill, because of your confidence. They said walking around with the belt and everybody starts calling you something different. He said, so the same gym you was in Monday, when you come back the next week, hey, champ, what's up, champ? Hey, champ, what's up, champ? You got him, champ. He said, so they believe the moment you win the title, even if you don't do nothing else, you became 30% better because your confidence went to another level. The lie of limitation ain't about your ability. It's about your identity, which is attached to your confidence. Y'all don't hear me in here. Yeah, I was hanging with my stylist, and he told me, he said, we got to get you right for the award season, PMJ. We know you don't like to wear no clothes. We know y'all, but you just got to trust me. I'm like, cool. He said, he started showing me pictures. He's showing me these pictures. He said, look how I styled this person. I'm like, man, that look good. He's like, look how you styled this person. I said, oh, he killed that. He said, so what you think? Man, just give me a black suit. I'm going to be cool. Black suit, give me a hat. We'll figure the rest out. He said, come on, man. He said, you can do it. I said, I'm going to be honest with you. Every person you showed me in these pictures, we don't kind of look the same. He's like, what you mean? I said, no, hear me. We don't look the same. He said, I said, look at me. I don't look like Michael B. Jordan, okay? He got muscles. He's slim. So you showing me these pictures. The way my body's set up, stuff start looking a little funny when you do it in certain sizes. I said, so I can't do all that. Give me a solid black suit. That's where I can angle that joint right. And is he big? Is he not big? Is he slim? Has he been losing weight? I got to work with my angles right here. He like, nah, that ain't it. Then he proceeds to show me pictures of people 3 times my size. Look what he got on. Look what he got on. He said, the problem ain't your size. It's your confidence. You looking at roles that ain't nobody else gonna look at because you know they there. He said, if you had the right confidence, you would just walk in there like, yeah, I got it on, don't I? And some of y'all don't realize the difference between the person you jealous of and you ain't ability. Because truth of the matter is you got more oil than them, you got more sense than them, you got more favor than them, and you got more charisma than them. The difference is life has took you through so much, it strips your confidence. But I came to preach to 1,000 folk who will tell your neighbor, I can't shout for you right here. I came to get my confidence back. I dare you to look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, get it back this morning. Get your joy back this morning. Get your peace back this morning. Get your mind back this morning. They ain't shout with you, so reach over that neighbor, high five another neighbor, and tell them, I'm getting it back. I'm getting it. I can do it. You don't believe yet? I can do it. Now don't shout with me. Say it to you. Sometimes your ears got to hear it come out of your own mouth. I can do it. I will close on the house. I will get the promotion. I will be healthy. I will be better. Now both of them shouting, that's no lie. Yeah, it is the lie of limitation. It is the lie of limitation. Limitation isn't always real. Put this in your notes. Say, but it's rehearsed. Michael, limitation isn't always real, but it's rehearsed. What does that mean, PMJ? The more you think it, the more you shrink to it. That's it. That told me up in the office. The more you think it, the more you shrink to fit it. You ain't nothing because you think you ain't nothing. Can I When people say stuff about you that you think about you. I can't believe they said that to me. You thought it to you. Why does it hurt? Because somebody else said it? Or because you low-key believe it? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words, lies you tell, words hurt. And one of the lies that the devil uses is words, because he knows this is so good. He knows if I can get you to believe the lie, you'll shrink to it. You ain't started the business because you believe the lie. You can't do it. So you tell yourself stuff like, I'm waiting on the right time. It's never coming. I'm finna mess you up. It ain't never a right time to step out on faith. Peter, the disciples on the boat, right? Storm breaks loose on the boat. Peter sees Jesus. What does Peter say to Jesus? Let me come to you. See, that's why we got to read our Bible. You think Peter just got out the boat. Jesus didn't ask Peter to get out the boat. Peter sees Jesus and said, hey, let me come to you. Can I modernize or McClurize that? Let me do what you're doing. That's why some of y'all got to come off social media. You keep trying to do what you seeing people do, but ain't got the confidence to stand on what they standing on. So Peter does what? What if he was waiting on the right time? Jesus says, you want to come out here? Come on. Hold on. Can I free you? The waves don't start and the storm don't start till he get out the boat. He sees Jesus and steps out. He thought he stepped out at the right time. But the devil will calm things down long enough to make you think it's the right time. It's too much today. No, hear me when I say this. That's why I'm trying to get you to realize. Hear me, here it is. Limitation is a lie. This lie shows up in, put these three things in your phone: comparison, insecurity, and imposter syndrome. It makes you shrink. It convinces you that peace is a reward for performance, not a result of presence. Do I need to say that again? It makes you shrink, and it convinces you that peace is a reward for performance, not a result of presence. I'm gonna mess you up. Can you put this in your phone? And if I get to it today, I'll do it. Peace ain't a place. It's a person. That just messed the room up. Now you keep saying, I need to get some water so I can get some peace. I just need to get to my happy place so I can get peace. Let me free you. Peace ain't a place. Peace is a person. Okay, Pastor Mike, can you please put scripture on that? John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. I don't care where you go. If you don't take him with you, you won't have peace. Am I preaching to anybody? So hear me. So the first lie is limitation. I in lie, put this in your notes, intimidation. This is too much. Oh, that's good. The lie of intimidation is a spiritual tactic where the enemy exaggerates fear to shrink your faith. This good. What is the lie of limitation? It's a spiritual tactic where the enemy exaggerates fear to shrink your faith. It's the false belief that what's in front of you is greater than what's inside of you. I could really preach this today, but I'm scared if I shout you, you're going to miss it. It's the false belief that what's in front of you, Michael, is greater than what's inside of you. See, the lie of intimidation suggests that what you're chasing is bigger than what's driving you. Yeah. What does the lie of intimidation sound like? Listen to this. You're not ready yet. They're different or better than you. What if you fail and everybody sees it? This is the lie that makes pressure feel like punishment. That was heavy. It convinces you that resistance is a sign to quit instead of a signal to grow. That's good. I'm going to say it again. Hear me when I say this. It convinces you that resistance is a sign to quit instead of a signal to grow. Most of us get opposition in our life and we think this must not be God. Who done did that before? Tell the truth. Stuff start jumping off and you say to yourself, let me stop. This must not be God. What if it is? Can I free you? Can I free you? You got a drawer. Ain't nothing in it but some old clothes. Do you lock it? You got another room. Ain't nothing in it but an old mattress and some shoes. Do you lock it? You got a safe. Ain't nothing in it but $5. Do you lock it? Yeah. See, the safe don't give you an option. It locks when you close it. It's designed to protect anything that's in it. And the problem that many of you have, I've said this once and I said again, you got an alarm on everything but what's important. You ever see somebody get out of a car that don't nobody want to steal? And what they do? And you sit there in your head, you say what? Ain't nobody finna steal this. You wanna know why I like them? Because that's how I used to be. Because it was mine. And I decided how I treat this don't determine what I get next. But what I discovered is, I hope you catch this, I hope you catch this, I hope you catch this, I hope you catch this. The devil don't stand at doors that ain't valuable. Pastor Mike, I'm getting so much opposition. You might be headed in the right direction. Hear me when I say this. So put this in your notes. Intimidation is internalized oppression. Intimidation is internalized oppression. The enemy convinces you to limit yourself before you even try. So what does that mean, PMJ? This is really good what I'm about to say. Fear is a prophet of the enemy. Faith is the prophet of the believer that makes fear the prophet of the enemy. What does that mean, PMJ? Fear prophesies to you so you won't step out in faith. It speaks doom over what God has already predestined. That's why 2 Timothy 1:7 says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Deuteronomy 3:22, do not be afraid of them. The Lord your God himself will fight for you. It's not the size of the giant, it's the silence of your confidence. Did you hear what I just said? The problem isn't your giant, it's your confidence. So the first L is what? Limitation. The I is intimidation. The E is expectation. Pastor Mike, I don't know where you're going with this, because how can expectation be a lie? Let's define it. The lie of expectation is the belief that God's timing is off and your disappointment is justified. Michael, the lie of expectation is the belief that God's timing is off and your disappointment is justified. I'm going to say that again. The lie of expectation is the belief that God's timing is off and your disappointment is justified. I'm going to bless you real quickly. Half of y'all ain't dealing with limitation. You believe you can have it. You ain't dealing with intimidation. You go to Rock City, your faith on 10. You want to know what your issue is right now? Expectation. Yep, expectation. It is the lie of expectation that God's timing is off and your disappointment is justified. It's the voice that says God should have done it by now. It's quiet in Zion. So maybe he's not going to do it at all. See, so the lie of expectation suggests if God was going to do it, he would have did it by now. If I was going to be successful, it would have happened by now. If I was going to be married, it would have happened by now. If I was going to have some money, it would have came by now. If I was going to move, it would have happened by now. Some of you are using the lie of expectation to justify your disappointment. So what's the lie? I set you up today, didn't I? What's the lie, PMJ? What does it sound like? You ready for this? By now I should be further. Everybody else got theirs. When mine coming? Maybe this just ain't meant to happen for me. I'm talking heavy today. So you believe, in other words, let me free you. Did God make you a promise? But you feel like you should already have it. So your issue ain't with you. The root of your issue is you think God late. Habakkuk 2 and 3. The vision is for a future time. It describes the end and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, but it surely will take place. So this is the part of the church service where I separate the real from the fake. Okay? Because some of y'all feel like this, but you're too embarrassed to say amen because you don't want the person on your row thinking you beefing with God. So let me free you real quickly. Yesterday, I said out my mouth, now God, if anybody was going to get that, you know I should have got it. Now, God, I actually love people and want to help people. When you going to send me some real money so I can do what I need to do? As the pastor of this church, I have moments in my life where the lie of expectation be killing me. But I had to read Habakkuk and realize if it's slow, I just got to wait on it. And I don't know who I'm preaching to in here, but some of you been waiting and saying, God, when? If he hasn't done it yet, that does not mean it's not coming. I just know if he said it. And you want to know your problem? Unmet expectation leads to spiritual amnesia. Michael, unmet expectation leads to spiritual amnesia. What does that mean, PMJ? You forget what God said because you're frustrated with what he said ain't happened yet. God told you your family was going to be blessed, but we struggling. Delay ain't denial, it's development. Did you hear what I just said? Delay ain't denial, it's development. Go back 2 slides. Unmet expectation leads to spiritual amnesia. Now you over here complaining and crying, and that's why your circle make me. Oh my God, I wish I could break some of y'all friendships up. I wish y'all would add me to the group thread one day so I can just have all y'all fussing and falling out. Because you want to know why? Your issue ain't unmet expectations. Your issue is you got people too weak to call a spade a spade. So they feed this foolishness you put in the group chat. Well, maybe it's just not my season. Maybe it ain't going to happen for me. It's okay. I still believe in you, friend. No, they should have said was, girl, get out my ear with all that stupid stuff. You said you weren't going to be where you are now 6 years ago, and look where you at. So all of a sudden now you got spiritual amnesia. Can I ask you one question? How you crying because you ain't got that house when he put you in this one? How you crying that you ain't been healed yet when he brought you this far? Some of y'all need to tap into your memory and say, God, if you did it before. yesterday, everybody in the room, right, in our room, and they just talking. So they get some food. So all of a sudden, I said, Mace, what you got? He said, some steak quesadillas. All right. So I ain't thinking. I see 2 boxes. He a football player. He eat a lot, right? I said, oh, okay. I reach into the box. Man, let your boy get one of them. And I just grabbed one. And I just grabbed it. Then, boom. Took a bite. Boom. I look up, Mace. You just gonna eat my steak quesadilla like that? I said, Mace, you know how much your training costs? You know how much them cleats and them gloves cost? Do you know I'll be somewhere singing and get on a 9-hour flight just to be standing at your practice? Boy, you got your own room, you got your own gloves, you got your own stuff. If I want a funky steak quesadilla, I will go back to the hood man and touch every one of them. Who remember doing that growing up? You touch it. He was like, oh. So then later gonna say, don't gaslight him. Don't be the type of person to throw what you do for them in your face. I said, he got amnesia. So I came to church today as a representative from God. You sitting here crying and whining. Don't act like God ain't did it before. Did he not wake you up this morning? Did he not clothe you in your right mind? Do you not got activities of your limbs? Then how you sitting your bougie spaghetti, highfalutin, ugly self in here like God ain't kept you? You ought to give God. Oh, I got it. Right? I talked to one of my doctor friends. I said, hey, if a person has amnesia, what do you do? They said, well, it's not really much you can do. Doc, you know, this ain't much you can do. He said, what we try to do is show them pictures or take them places, hoping it will trigger a memory. Okay, all right. Who broke? Throw your hand up. Don't even be ashamed. Throw your hand up. See my hand up too, okay? Who wants some more money? Throw your hand up. Okay, boom. Who got a little money right now? Oh, you just triggered me. See, the reason you should come to church is not just to get a word, but you need to see something that may trigger your memory that if God did it for them. I just need everybody who's been healed from something to bust a 360. Everybody who's been brought out of something, bust a 360. Everybody who got a degree, bust a 360. Everybody with a good family, bust a 360. I need you to trigger my memory so I can see what God is able. Just touch 5 people telling me if he did it for me, he can do it for you too. If he did it for me, he'll do it for you. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to. I'm trying to be dignified in here. I'm trying to be dignified in here. I done got mad. Some of y'all got spiritual amnesia in here. Some of y'all gonna get in the car today and be like, I was tripping. Have you ever been through something and then once you look back on it, you be like, oh, I was tripping for real. Because what I was tripping over wasn't even that deep. God said, I'm giving you your confidence back. Here, number 2. And I'm giving you your memory back. Because if you can just think back on how good I've been to you, you'll look at your current situation and say, you got to get under my feet. And I just need you to shake somebody and tell them, I'm shaking your memory back. I'm shaking your peace. Yes. I'm shaking. I got to stop, right? Breathe. Stop. You got to stop, right? Yep. Nope. Look at me. Nope. No. No. Somebody sound like you got your confidence back. Somebody sound like you got your joy back. Let everything. Yes. I say yes. you might not go home and do better. So let me free you. So, because I don't want to leave you on that. Because if we shout right here, all you're going to go home is saying, oh, it's getting ready to happen. Let me free you. It still might not happen this year. Put this in your phone. God's not slow. He's strategic. I'm going to sing it home. God's not slow. Listen to your pastor. He's strategic. He's strategic. So if it hasn't happened, it's not happening on purpose. I don't think you heard what I said. Watch this. If you're going through on purpose. I'm going to free you. What you're going through caught you off guard, not him. He's not slow. He's strategic. I'm going to say it how the young people can feel it. God's not ghosting you. He's growing you. He ain't ghosting you. Well, Pastor, I'm praying. It's like I don't hear nothing. On purpose. On purpose. Why, PMJ? It's real critical. Because the lie lives in a disappointment and delay. This lie lives in disappointment and delay. When your timeline becomes your idol, you stop trusting God's plan. So, Tay, when you say, I'm going to have me a multi-million-dollar brand, then 6 years later, you're like, but I'm seeing other, no. Your timeline ain't the idol. God's plan is. Check my track record. We needed a church. We was in that small church sweating our butts off. No nothing. And we didn't have no money because I didn't do offerings like that. I ain't have no hookups. I ain't have no big brother in the city who would look out for. I was struggling in that place trying to make it happen and do this and do that. And every time I saw somebody else get a building, ask me what I did. I sold into them. You want what I did? Come on, God, like, come on, man. If don't nobody else need a building, I do. But you want to know what I discovered? God's not slow. He's strategic. Are y'all hearing me? Hear me when I say this. Hear me when I say this. Expectation unchecked by truth turns into entitlement. Expectation unchecked by truth turns into entitlement. When I see what Carol Smitherman's accomplished in this city, now you see her sister following her daughter following to her footsteps. Let me free you real quickly. If Crystal walked around like, y'all should vote for me because, that's entitlement. But the reason she walks every neighborhood, the reason she meets with people, watch this, because not only does she have expectation, it's also been checked. See, the worst thing in your life right now ain't your enemies. It might be your friends. I'd rather have a friend who hurt me than an enemy who attacked me. When an enemy attacks me, he's trying to delay me. When my friend has a deep conversation that hurts me, they're trying to develop me. I never forget maybe, 9 years ago, our church was exploding, and my drummer pulled me to the side. Man, we ain't prophetic enough. We ain't moving. It's like you keep seeing the spirit get ready to drop, and then you backing out of it. Like, what we doing? But we had 10 served. It's like the glory get ready to fall. All right, God bless you. We got to get out of here. It was like, that ain't who we are, yada, 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 yada. And I'm on the phone like, all right, I got you, man. But you know, man, I hang up the phone, man. I'm trying to grow this church. But then when I started sitting back thinking about it, the essence of who we are is this move of God. It's coming to church, and we may have a sermon playing, but the spirit just started. Sometimes you need people, watch this, who love your potential enough to risk losing you. People tell me all the time, it's like you never, like you can be hard on me, like tell me, but I be wanting to say, I can't. But why not? I don't trust that you can handle it. So if I looked at you and said, yeah, you need to grow up. You could be an incredible prayer warrior, but you're too emotional, you're too immature. You play too much, you whine too much. You can't deliver somebody when we always got to deliver you. Now you need another church. Because what you want to hear is, oh man or woman of God. Oh, every time you pray, heaven comes down like lightning. That's what you want to hear. But maybe I should have told you, like Jesus said, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world, you will have trouble. Let me free you. I won't be able to sleep at night if I don't say this. Pastor Mike, what's the context of this scripture? This is his farewell conversation to the disciples before he get on the cross. See, this is why we got to read our Bible more. You know about Judas. You don't know what he told him last. He's getting ready to go to the cross. Say, all right, y'all got to go, but let me do this. I told y'all, in me, you're going to have peace. But in this world, you're going to have some trouble. Watch this. But take heart. I have. You missed your shout. You will is future tense. I have is past tense. He's telling them whatever you go through in the future, don't trip. I've already dealt with it. Michael. Oh, man. Let me free you. Peace isn't found in the absence of chaos. It's found in the presence of clarity. So, Pastor Mike, why don't you slow down a little today? Because if chaos pops off, your praise break ain't going to be enough. You're going to need clarity. It's critical. Why, Pastor Mike? It's the pain of being you that creates the power of being you. So don't run from your pain. Baby, I don't run from it. Every up, every down, I embrace it. Bro, every flaw. They was making fun of me on TikTok, and I loved all the influencers. This one dude did a video that was so dope. He was acting like me. He just kept screaming Michael everywhere, at every place. He just went to KFC. Can I get a number? Michael. He just kept going to like Home Goods, all these places, and I was just laughing. Then another dude did a sermon. Then another dude did a sermon. Then another dude did one that was really good. He didn't get no views, but it was the best one to me. He looked at the camera and was like, hey, y'all, why Pastor might be telling us all his business and be happy about it. But then he did the thing. He was like, I was broke, had no money, no clothes, no undergarments, no nothing. I didn't eat for 70 weeks. My God. And I know it sounds funny, but even in it, I used to be like, oh, this is going to be good. We would be at restaurants and cards get declined. Hear me now. At restaurants, at Cheesecake Factory, eating, talking about all God gonna do. And you know that look they get like, hey, do you have another card? We was like, oh yeah, man, we gotta transfer something. He walked away. We had to screenshot it, call, got the, hey, who got some money? Who at the church got some money right now? Anybody? All right, hold on. Can we put you on the phone with something? We had to pay for it over the phone. I'm just sitting in there like, ask me what we did. To this day, we still got the picture of the receipt. We sitting there laughing. Like, oh, this is going to be a good sermon one day, ain't it? Because when you got clarity and perspective, you realize, yes, it hurts now for the free you, but it's supposed to. It's going to be the pain of who you are that develops the power of who you are. So when you see somebody pray with power, you don't know what they've been through. When you see somebody catching hell, but they don't flinch, you don't know what they've been through. I am who I am today because of what I survived yesterday. That's why James said, last point of the day, I'm going to stop right here. Consider it pure joy. Can I be Baptist for a minute? Count it all joy. Whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete. Here's my shout. Lacking nothing. I need 1,000 people in this room and overflow. Let's jump up and shout. scripture and say, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Every time intimidation speaks, they'll put scripture on and say, if God be for me, who can be against me? When expectation speaks, they'll speak Habakkuk and say, I'll wait patiently. God, I pray God, that we haven't become so intellectual that we're fighting against the spiritual. God, we live in a day and age where people just want information. But God, faith is very simple. Trust God. It may not feel scientific, it may not feel intellectual, but I got a book that proves trusting God works. If we ask David, he'll tell us to trust him. If we ask Abraham, he'll tell us to trust him. Or we ask that woman who was bleeding, she'll say, trust him. If we ask them little boys in the fiery furnace, they'll say, trust him. So God, I pray that they leave here today, log off today, knowing there is no peace absent from the presence of God. So God, the lie is, if I get enough money, I'll be happy. The lie is, if we get married, it'll fix our problems. The lie is, if I get another degree, I'll finally be qualified to do blank. The truth is, I can do all things through Christ. The truth is, if it's not his will for my life, even if I get it, it's going to drive me crazy. So God, I stand on the truth that you know what's best for me. So I will trust in the Lord with all my heart, lean not to our own understanding. In all my ways, I will acknowledge you so you can continue to direct my path. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray, and everybody say it. Can you clap your hands right there, church?
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide. Is both. Nationwide. Is both. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
When you said, seek my face, my heart said to you, your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my help. Do not leave me, nor forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take care of me. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me in a smooth path because of my enemies. Do not deliver me to the will of my adversaries, for false witnesses have risen against me, and such as breathe out violence. I would have lost heart unless I had believed that I would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Psalm 46. For God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, even though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though its waters roar and be troubled. the mountains shake with its swelling. There is a river whose streams shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice. The earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord, he who has made desolations in the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in two. He burns the chariots in fire. Be still and know that I, in God, I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Psalm 4. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have relieved me in my distress. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. How long, O you sons of men, will you turn my glory to shame? How long will you love worthlessness and seek falsehood? But know that the Lord has set apart for himself him who is godly. The Lord will hear when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Meditate within your heart on your bed and be still. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in the Lord. There are many who say, who will show us any good? Lord, lift up the light of your countenance upon us. You have put gladness in my heart, more than in the season that their grain and wine increased. I will both lie down in peace and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 16. Preserve me, O God, for in you I put my trust. O my soul, you have said to the Lord, you are my Lord. My goodness is nothing apart from you. As for the saints who are on the earth, they are the excellent ones, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied, who hasten after another god. Their drink offerings of blood I will not offer, nor take up their names on my lips. O Lord, you are the portion of my inheritance and my cup. You maintain my lot. The lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. Yes, I have a good inheritance. I will bless the Lord, who has given me counsel. My heart also instructs me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoices. My flesh also will rest in hope. For you will not leave my soul in Sheol, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Psalm 16. 61. Hear my cry, O God. Attend to my prayer. From the end of the earth I will cry to you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For you have been a shelter for me, a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the shelter of your wings. For you, O God, have heard my vows. You have given me the heritage of those who fear your name. You will prolong the king's life, his years as many generations. He shall abide before God forever. Oh, prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So I will sing praise to your name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. Psalm 63. O God, you are my God. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water. So I have looked for you in the sanctuary to see your power and your glory. Because your loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise you. Thus I will bless you while I live. I will lift up my hands in your name. My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise you with joyful lips. When I remember you on my bed, I meditate on you in the night watches. Because you have been my help, therefore in the shadow of your wings I will rejoice. My soul follows close behind you. Your right hand upholds me. But those who seek my life to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. They shall fall by the sword. They shall be a portion for jackals. For the king shall rejoice.
In 2013, Detroit's unemployment was the highest in America, and local politicians weren't helping. Then Mike Duggan became mayor. He made Detroit a city that actually welcomed business. One abandoned factory became a Lear plant. Another became an Amazon distribution center. And on another, he convinced Jeep to build Detroit's first new assembly plant in 20 years. Mike Duggan helped create 30,000 jobs, and Detroit hit its lowest unemployment rate in decades. It's the comeback nobody saw coming. Mike Duggan, America's most effective mayor.
This is what my prompts used to look like, and this is what they look like now. This is all thanks to this prompt enhance button in Augment Code. With just one click, it'll take any vague prompt and use the context of your code base to enhance it. Now everyone is a pro prompt engineer.
Sing praise to the Lord, you saints of his, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment. His favor is for life. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Now in my prosperity I said, I shall never be moved. Lord, by your favor, you have made my mountain stand strong. You hid your face, and I was troubled. I cried out to you, O Lord, and to the Lord I made supplication.